Hi, folks. I'm Marcel, back with the Pulse. Tally Health is a supplement company co-founded by David Sinclair. Sound familiar? Well, Tally has announced a new product. This is their second supplement product. I'll talk more about the other one. The new one is called Amplify, and they're combining glycine, berberine, and urolithin A. Now, I'm not a fan of combined supplements. This is not me, again, criticizing David Sinclair, but I'm going to ask some questions here. I'd like to understand why these three were combined in one capsule. Like, where's the science behind them? Does David Sinclair even take these supplements? Because I thought he took metformin, and I haven't seen myself that he takes any of these supplements. And a huge question for me is urolithin A. This was in the news earlier this year because Do Not Age was selling, marketing, sourcing urolithin A at a very good price. Probably that was their biggest sin, was coming way down in price compared to the competition. Nestlé sent them a legal notification that they needed to cease and desist. And they did, because they didn't want to get in a huge battle with a $300 million food company. Well, where is Nestlé and Amizentis, their partner, on this? They co-own, and I don't know if Amizentis is owned by Nestlé, but their partnership has trademark or patents regarding urolithin A, specifically with its use for muscle development. And that's what's claimed in the supplements literature in their marketing information for Amplify. So are you pitted now against Nestlé? Hey, Nestlé called, David Sinclair, Nestlé called, they want their supplement back. Is that really what's going on here? Are they going to fight? Are they picking a fight with Nestlé? Or are they picking a fight with the FDA? Are they picking a fight with the whole supplement industry? More on that in a second. First of all, I don't understand why you combine supplements that have no shown synergistic impacts. So glycine and NAC have scientific studies behind them showing that they improve the function of your red blood cells. So if you're going to take glycine, usually you want to take it with NAC. They're both amino acids. In this case, why are you taking them with berberine and urolithin A? Again, where's the connection? And they did this with their other supplement. They combined even more supplements together in one capsule, seemingly with no explanation. So I'm not a big fan of the multi-ingredient supplements, and I don't understand this combination. I've never seen it anywhere, and I don't know where this came from. Is David Sinclair just a co-founder? Like, is he a pathological co-founder of companies, and he's just going to co-found this company, put his name on it, cash the check, and he's out? Because if he's going to be actively promoting Tally Health, like on a YouTube channel or whatever. And by the way, that has its own set of challenges, believe me, with YouTube right now. When you talk about supplements or anything health related, ask Eric Berg about that. You could see that he's posted about YouTube's de-emphasizing and de-ranking his channel. The same thing has happened here. What's this mean for David Sinclair? Is he going to be proactively marketing Tally Health, talking about Tally Health and these supplements? And what's he going to say about them? Why were these chosen? Did he choose them, or did someone else choose them? Why are you co-founding a company and choosing supplement combinations that you've never talked about before? Just that they have anti-aging properties doesn't seem to be enough argument, because everybody's different. I've seen this here with thousands of people taking the supplements that I take. Everybody reacts differently to different combinations or different amounts, different dosages of different ingredients. I just think it makes sense to have control and options over that. And so you can, first of all, add them very slowly to see if you have any positive or negative impacts from the supplement. You add three things at once, you don't know what's doing what. Now, one of the claims in the marketing information for Tally Health's Amplify is that urolithin A boosts NAD. It has been shown to boost NAD levels. Well, has been shown. That doesn't sound like specific scientist from a Harvard scientist with his own lab. I would expect to see something a little bit more concrete, especially from a guy who says he's never benefited from marketing NAD boosters. Like, that was literally in his letter in response to NMN. But here we have something that's claiming to be an NAD booster, and it's controlled by Nestlé, and he's releasing it as a product with Tally Health, with his name blasted in the headline. So again, and as I said, does he even take these? Has he researched these ingredients? Now, what does that mean for NMN? Are you giving up on NMN? You're now moving back firmly into the side of being a supplement endorser, yet you're part of a drug company making a drug claim for an ingredient. I don't find too many companies that can be both, certainly not small companies, multiple small companies. So are these companies set up for sale? Is Tally Health intending to turn these supplements into drugs at some point? Is that really the end game that we're going to see play out, as we saw with resveratrol and we're seeing right now with NMN? Or does this mean NMN? There are some signals coming from Sinclair and FDA that NMN is going to be continued to be sold as a supplement. And none of that's final yet. And I'm just inferring this from some of the information and language that have come out of Sinclair in a recent Peter Diamandis interview, and also FDA's recent letter to a supplement company with a claim for NMN as a supplement. They started to water down some of their stand on this, their messaging on this. Now, if Tally Health is just going to continue as a supplement company, what supplement trade organization are they going to join? Like, who's going to have them? Who's going to trust them? Do you think you're going to join the two companies that are fighting against you and your other company right now? Like, Chromadex got off the board at Natural Products Association because they didn't want to be seen defending a competing molecule like NMN. They didn't want to go to court against a company with NMN when they're trying to defend their own trademarks for NR. This didn't make any sense, and I can understand that. Well, who's Tally Health going to join? Who's going to want them around? You don't bash an industry. You don't make moves to destroy the supplement industry, which is what the NMN fight threatens to do. Because if you can't invest in NMN, a natural occurring form of vitamin B, then you really are in danger with any investment that you make in any supplement. So who's going to accept Tally Health into the supplement industry? I just don't see it. And then you got Vitality, their other product. Now they combine an even equally confusing, if not more so confusing, combination of supplements: CAKG, quercetin, resveratrol, fisetin, and spermidine, all of which I take or have taken. Now, spermidine has been the subject of some conflicting scientific studies. I currently don't take it, but I have nothing against it, and I've seen no firm information against it other than there are a couple different forms of it, and I take so many things that I just can't take everything. I don't take berberine. Do Not Age sells a few things that I don't take. I don't have any problem sleeping, so I don't take Sure Sleep. But I take most of their other supplements, and I'm happy with those. By the way, if you use my code THEPULSE, I have to disclose this, guys. If you use my code THEPULSE at Do Not Age, you get a 10% discount, and a few percent comes back to support this channel. That being said, I would never back a supplement that combines 5 things like this: CAKG, quercetin, resveratrol, fisetin. First of all, I rotate quercetin, resveratrol, and fisetin. Some people have a negative reaction mostly to resveratrol. Like, their stomachs can't always handle that one. It's a very chalky, all of these are very chalky substance that you need to mix in yogurt. How are you going to mix these 3 in yogurt? That's what David Sinclair says you do. You take resveratrol with a fatty substance. You take the powder, you blend it into oil or yogurt. How are you going to do that when you got a capsule side by side with 2 other ingredients? Are you going to take this whole capsule and mix it into your yogurt? Is that how they're going to pitch it? Because they haven't marketed it that way. How do you take these? And how do you know if you're having an adverse reaction? And who decided on these levels of dosages? Fisetin, 100 milligrams in this capsule. The studies on fisetin have been done at 2 to 4 grams minimum. 20 to 40 times this level. What I've seen no science that states 100 milligrams of fisetin will help you in any way, shape, or form. The Mayo Clinic studies were 4 grams of fisetin every day, given to 85-year-olds. This group of 85-year-olds improved their frailty scores when taking 4 grams of fisetin. So I just don't see, again, why combine these? Where's the synergistic impact of these? We know that glycine and NAC synergize together. They work better than they do on their own. We know that it's safer to take vitamin D with vitamin K and magnesium, so you can combine those. But I've never seen any research stating that you should combine these 5 random supplements just because they have good coverage and and some good studies behind them individually, you could just throw them all together in a capsule and sell it. And again, taking it as a capsule goes against what David Sinclair himself has said. To summarize, Tally Health is a company co-founded by David Sinclair. They seem to be stepping firmly into the supplement realm at a time when they're fighting the supplement industry as a whole. They're challenging a patent owned by a $300 million food company, Nestlé, probably worth a lot more because they have other companies beyond that, besides just the food and food supplement division. Where is FDA going to be on this? They're not even policing supplements. They seem to be trying to get out of the supplement industry. So who's going to defend Tally Health when there is some type of challenge? And you've got 8 different supplements, 2 capsules here, a lot of potential challenges that can happen over time. Who's going to defend them? Is the FDA going to simultaneously defend David Sinclair as a drug company, as a drug entity, and a supplement entity? The whole thing seems really, really odd. Maybe Peter Diamandis will have David Sinclair back on and ask them some of these questions as he did on a couple of occasions regarding NMN. I'd really love to hear the response, the hows and whys behind Tally Health, their approach, their supplements, their choices in supplements, and their affiliation with Dr. David Sinclair. See you guys soon.